Yo, what is up everyone, and today we are playing Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, and we're going to take on this Super Battle Road stage, Inhuman units. No item run. So, this stage is actually particularly easy, nothing really hard about it. The team build we are taking on is Sworn Enemies / Planet Namek Saga. So, first we got, I'd probably say top 5 unit in the game, Full Power Frieza. He released during Worldwide Download Celebration in 2021. Very powerful DFE. Raises defense on his 18 key super, and he stacks attack on his 12 key super. When you put him in the first slot and he gets hit, he can perform an additional super attack, and he can proc a medium chance to super attack. Mine is 55%, and the friend is 79%. I'll just continue to go on about the other units. So we got First Form Frieza, the STR one. Very powerful free-to-play unit. Still really good in my opinion. Usually you want to run him in slot 1 or slot 3. He's not as powerful in slot 2 because he doesn't have the 50% defense that he has as slot 1 or slot 3. But he's still pretty good. You can run him as a floater, but circumstances didn't really work well for me to put him in slot 3 or 1. We got First Form Tech Frieza, really powerful DFE. Got his EZA back in the Worldwide Download Celebration in 2021. Really good unit overall. I know it's kind of weird for me to bring 2 First Form Friezas, but they'll run on different rotations, so it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. We got the AGL Golden Frieza, we got the Tech Golden Frieza. Really good defensive units. Only problem is that once they fall under a certain percentage of HP, they're not really as viable. Well, especially the AGL Golden Frieza. But the Tech one does have 50% damage reduction once he falls under 50% HP. And it's not as good, you can really tell the difference in HP. But it's still something. And we got Int Third Form Frieza, very powerful support type unit. On the level of the Dokkan Fest, in fact. I'd probably say he's like, you can make an argument for him being in like top 10 TURs in the game on the global side. JP on the other hand, they are in some totally different shit with the 200% leader skills. Whole different realm. Actually, on the JP version, you can make an argument that Full Power Frieza isn't even on the top 10 at all. He's probably like top 20 units in the game now. But at least on JP, he does have the 200% leader skill with the Dokkan Fest, Captain Ginyu, Terrifying Conquerors, and Planet Namek Saga, and an extra 30% to Space Traveling Warrior units. So Bojack gets a buff, Turles gets a buff, Cooler units get a buff, some Frieza units get a buff like him. You know, just the main units with big bad bosses mostly get them, which is really good for the team. So I'll just start talking about my strategy. There really wasn't much strategy to this. I was in the supermarket when I was playing this, so I really wasn't paying attention much. But on the third stage, I was really just trying to get rid of Tech 17 so Frieza can dominate at will. And as you can see, in Third Form Frieza took a super attack for, you know, what's it called? You know, just a big number. Yeah, just a big number. And kind of hurt me at the end, but I was still able to complete this. So it wasn't that much of a hold back for me. And as you can see, First Form Frieza doing really well, doing good damage for the links he has active. Performs an additional super, which does help. He greatly raises attack on defense for 1 turn, but it doesn't really matter. He's getting hit by type advantage. And Full Power Frieza doing really good. I think he does more damage in the second slot than the first and third slot. But at least with him being in the first slot, he does get to do an additional super attack, which is nice. And Golden Frieza just okay. So like now, you know, with the new meta in Dokkan, 1.7 is not that impressive. But for the time that he came out, I guess it's decent for all his utility and all his teams. And so we're on to the last stage now. It gets particularly scary here because I was scared that Topo was going to super attack Tech Frieza. and I was worried that I could potentially get supered by Toko in the first slot. And once we get to it, he will get supered attack. And I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty impressed by the damage he was able to tank. Mine is 55% full level 10 lanes. I think I have a defensive equip on him, but he actually tanked it pretty well for what he's capable of. 300k, I mean, that's pretty good for the fact he didn't super attack and he put up a 4.6 million attack stat. I'm pretty sure he's about to take out Casserole with a few hits. Yep, he's going to take him out. Now, up to this point, I was pretty worried because I thought that I was at a sliver of HP, and I'm pretty sure I was, like 40k HP or something like that. Yeah, and I was scared that, Frieza was just not going to double super, and I thought he was going to die. Take about like 50k. But he tanked it pretty well, and I'm really impressed. And as you can see, we are at like the thousands in terms of like HP, and the only unit that could really take a hit is full power Frieza. He carried this run. I couldn't put anyone else in slot 1 because third form Frieza hasn't built up at all this first turn, and STR Frieza is going to take a first hit by type disadvantage. So I was kind of, in a bad situation, but as you can see, full power Frieza took that hit pretty well, and I'm pretty sure he's about to take out Toko real quick. I could have taken out Dispo because of the fact that he could have super attacked, but I was worried that Toko was going to hit STR Frieza pretty hard and I was going to die. So I wanted to make sure that I was able to live to the next turn. And as you can see, third form Frieza will probably take off. I'm not 100% sure how much damage he does, but for the fact that he could perform up to 4 additional super attacks, it is pretty good. And I'm pretty sure the way this fight ended, if I remember correctly, I think it was tech form Frieza. He super attacked, or I think AGO Frieza got off the actor skill, which sold the run. Well, as you can see, he got the actor skill, and I wish I put the animations in the video, but I was link leveling, so I turned off the animations, and as you can see, we won. It wasn't that hard. Thanks guys for watching, and at the end of the video I will put the skills of the units, all that stuff, link levels, equips. And yeah, thanks for watching.